Good morning. I'm David Acuña, and I'm going to do the class activity of March 27. Primary sources of information. Primary sources of information are original first-hand accounts or records of an event, experience, or observation created by someone who has present or directly involved. Primary sources of information pros. First-hand account. Primary sources provide a first-hand account of an event, observation, or phenomenon. It provides original and unrelated information. Accurate and reliable primary sources are considered the most reliable as they come directly from their source. Authenticity. Primary sources are authentic representation as they pass and the present. Cons. Limited perspective. Primary sources may offer a limited perspective on a subject since they are only based on one person's viewpoint or experience. Availability. Primary sources can be difficult to find and access, specifically if they are rare or have been lost or damaged. Bias. Primary sources can also be biased since they come directly from the source and might reflect personal opinions or beliefs. Relation to fake news. Primary sources of information can help to reduce or spread fake news, as primary sources are typically considered most reliable and accurate sources of information. However, primary sources of information can also be manipulated or selectively edited to support a particular viewpoint. So it is important to verify the authenticity of the source and the information it contains. Secondary sources of information. Secondary sources of information are sources that provide analysis, interpretation, or commentary on primary sources. They are often written and pronounced by someone who did not directly witness or experience the events they are discussing. Pros. Easy to access. Secondary sources are generally more accessible and easier to find than primary sources. Provide analysis. Secondary sources are often analysis and interpretation of primary sources, which can help to provide context and understanding. Consistency. Secondary sources are often consistent with other secondary sources on the same topic, making it easier to cross-check information. Cons. Less reliable. Secondary sources may be less reliable than primary sources, since they are based on someone else's interpretation or analysis of primary sources. Secondary sources can also be biased by authors' personal beliefs or opinions may influence their analysis. Outdated. Secondary sources may also become outdated on primary sources merge if new interpretations of primary sources emerge. Relation to fake news. Secondary sources of information can also be helpful in verifying the accuracy of information as they provide analysis and interpretation of primary sources. However, as mentioned earlier, secondary sources can also be biased, leading to spread fake news if the source is unreliable or has hidden agenda. Tertiary sources of information. Tertiary sources of information are sources that provide an overview of summary of topic field of study, often using information from primary or secondary sources. They are typically designed to provide broad understanding of a subject rather than a detailed analysis. Pros. Summarized information. Tertiary sources provide a quick and easy overview of a topic, often summarizing information from primary to secondary sources. Easy to understand. Tertiary sources are often written in the way that is easy to non-experts to understand, making them accessible to a wider audience. Provider context. Tertiary sources can provide context and background information on a topic, helping readers understand its significance. Cons. Limited depth. Tertiary sources may provide only a limited amount of information on a topic, as they are designed to provide an overview rather than detailed analysis. Less reliable. Tertiary sources be less reliable than primary or secondary sources, since they are rely on information from other sources. Lack of context. Tertiary sources may not provide enough context to fully understand the significance of the topic, and they may oversimplify complex issues. Relation to fake news. Tertiary sources of information such as news aggregations may inadvertently contribute to spread fake news by providing a platform or unverified or unreliable sources. However, Reputable news aggregators typically take steps to verify the accuracy of reliability of their sources, which can help to reduce the spread of fake news. This is my biography. Thank you very much. Have a great day.